Alrighty, you're in for a treat today. Two houses from a builder we have not shot yet. New construction homes next to the golf course here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. 2,300 square feet in the low 400s. Let's check them out. Welcome to Las Cruces. Alrighty folks, part of living here in the Metro Verde subdivision area and the subdivisions of Metro Verde is having the proximity to this commercial sector here, right at the Sonoma Ranch Highway 70 exit. The Metro Verde area is gonna be just off of Highway 70 and I-25. What we're gonna find there is the master plan subdivision that we're talking about, we've always been talking about, and today showing you the Hakes Brothers subdivision, masterfully done from all price points, starting in the high 200s. And what we're gonna be showing you today is the low 400s. So right here, you're gonna see your family health care, your Burger Kings, your Circle Ks, car washes, your Jersey Mikes, huge fitness center, one of the biggest ones that we have in the city, and surrounded by the Sonoma Ranch subdivision. And just north of the Highway 70 is the Metro Verde subdivision, which is going to end up being the popular competitive subdivision to Sonoma Ranch, which is super popular. When you do come to town, we do have Hakes Brothers building on both sides of the highway. Today we are going to show off two homes. Amazing location, amazing prices, low 400s, 2,300 square foot homes. This sector has grown so much. There's businesses all that way, from services, doctor, medical, clinical, and then just office type services. So much to do. Within minutes, you are in the popular Mesilla Valley. About 10-minute drive from here, maybe 13 minutes. You can be to dinner at a nice restaurant in the historic part of Las Cruces of Mesilla and be back home within 10-15 minutes. A huge venue, let's say you want to do a concert or something, we bring them to the city, something different. If El Paso has it, 45 minutes there and back, you're here home in your quaint little city. You have your White Sands not far from here. If you end up working there, or you're based out of there, work out of NASA, you definitely are within proximity. 30-40 minute drive. This is the place to be, folks. I hope you enjoy the tour today and the homes. Hey there, folks, check it out. Yes, we are here in the Metro Verde subdivision of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Within that subdivision, there's a lot of little subdivisions, so we're just calling this the Metro Verde area. We are bringing you Hakes Brothers, builder here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, been around for many, many years, award-winning builder. Give these houses a look. I'm gonna bring you two houses today by Hakes Brothers, amazing homes, 2,300 square feet. 3-car garage homes, traditional looking homes with a tandem car garage, gourmet kitchens, expensive, huge 8x12 sliding doors, everything you need right next to a golf course community, 16 local area parks, mid-school, elementary schools, not too far from a high school, everything you need. Let's go. So what I want to show you folks today is two houses, 2,300 square feet. They're right next to each other, available in the low 400s with incentives. When I say low 400s, under 450, folks, we got to figure this out for you. If you need a home, 4-bedroom home, they also have a 5-bedroom home. Let's find out today. Today, I'm going to show you two of these 4 homes. I'm going to make this a 2-part series for Hakes Brothers construction today here in the Metro Verde area. Let's see what it's all about. When you come to the area, folks, we're going to be working with Quint Lears here of Hakes Brothers. He's been one of their most successful reps here. He knows everything about their product. Amazing builder here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. You can walk to the golf course. It'll take you no more than about 5 minutes, literally walking. If you're as fast as I am, it'll probably take you 3 minutes. Part of our tour today includes, we were just there at that splash pad. And if you come to the city and have a family, I cannot tell you rankings or whatnot, but you'll end up next to Monte Vista Elementary and Mesa Middle School. So you'll be real close to your smaller schools. You saw that splash pad that I was showing off. You end up next to these schools. All price ranges, up to $1 million homes that I can help you find here in this area. Keep that in mind. And also in this area, the homes that I'm showing you today, they're gonna end up having their own local parks. I think I've counted about 16 parks, like I've mentioned, and not just basic parks. We're talking awesome toddler parks with major sets, swing sets, and toys to play on, soccer-sized fields with actual soccer goal posts, basketball goal, tennis courts, everything you can ask for, and all surrounded by beautiful homes. The subdivision is going to keep growing. It's barely growing around the golf course. So if you buy now in its inception, which is not too many years in, you're going to be able to make your deals, get incentives from the builders to close on your home, and the rubber band effect that once it gets built out, your equity is just amazing. You probably walk in with about 3 to, I don't know, sometimes 5% equity, sometimes at closing, because the builders are offering $20,000 to $40,000 worth of incentives. Give it a look, folks. I'm showing you this neighborhood, the Metro Verde master plan subdivision of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Let's show it off. There for sure is a lot to see. Did you notice? 3-car garage, right? Separated. Don't you like that? A lot of people are taking those garages and turning them into a workout room, office. They put their little mini splits in there and get them going. First of all, off the start, you're gonna get a lot of landscaping going on with Hakes Brothers. What do we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shrubs, 2 trees. This is in their low 400s. We're not gonna pass the 450s, folks. So get a hold of me and I'll also get you some incentives. Out of the 4 houses, do me a favor, chime in. Right here's your contemporary home, Tuscan, Spanish colonial, and the last home is the Andalusian. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and comment as to which elevation exterior, we call that the exterior elevation of a home, you prefer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna cover the last 2 homes in our second part of this 2-part series, Hakes Brothers, Las Cruces, New Mexico. All right, you're gonna get your synthetic exterior stucco, your faux plantation shutters, just a beautiful touch to this contemporary, modern contemporary look, right? There's differences. You got your Tuscan I mentioned, your modern contemporary, your Spanish colonial. Look at the extra touch they did here. A little brickwork laid up on top to dress your home, slate tile roof. That's not cheap. That's why in most houses you don't get the full home blown out with a tiled roof, because we're looking about 40 to 50K on a roof like that. Amazing home by Hakes Brothers. You're gonna get your drip system to your front. As I mentioned all that, you're gonna get your drip system to your front. Your backyard will not be landscaped, folks. We do have corner lots and lots with more side yard access. So if you come to town, get with us. You say, Alfonso, I love those homes. Let's get us a bigger yard. We'll have it. Here's your walkway, entryway here. Covered front patio to your 8-foot front door. And come and see why Hakes Brothers has become the award-winning builder that they are. Right off the bat, we're in 12-foot ceilings with a tray ceiling. I'm gonna always say paint that white if you follow me. We're gonna go check this out. If you were to come home from your garage, you have your coat closet here. In from one of the garages, right? Here's that 1-car garage that I mentioned. This is a 3-car. Here's that 1 car that I mentioned. A lot of people, they're putting a mini split right here. They're running installed $1,200 to $1,800 depending which brand you get. $2,200 possibly. I am noticing nothing but 8-foot tall doors throughout. Give this laundry room a look. Huge laundry room. Some shelving space, hanging space, more shelves. Bedrooms 1 and 2 are gonna share this bathroom. Give that bathroom a look real quick. Amazing, beautiful. 3-centimeter thick granite. Tiled shower all the way up. The use of their Schluter stick, oversized shower head. Amazing. framed mirrors. Sometimes, believe it or not, we mention it because they don't frame them. You'll see me mention if you do an 8-foot package on your doors, you should, and you did get this in this house, a little bit thicker trim, your 4.25-inch trim versus a small rinky-dink 2-inch trim. So it's bedroom 1 and 2, right? They even gave you your 8-foot doors in your closet, your switch to your fan. They're gonna include your 2-inch faux mini blinds. And moving on, we saw bedroom 1 and 2 came through that 1-car garage. What if 1-car garage was not enough? We'll get you that 2nd car. They're using blown-in insulation. There's your Hunter sprinkler system. Blown-in insulation. Here's your 50-gallon water heater. You will not get a finished painted garage or epoxy coated garage. Those are definitely options, but that is not included. But in the low 400s, kid you not, I can get you into a home like this under 450, possibly under 430. Low 400s means 425. I bet you we can jump on a home like this. What do you think, folks? Here is your award-winning Hakes Brothers kitchen design. White cabinetry, crown molded cabinetry, soft closed doors and drawers throughout. Just amazing, folks. Give us a look over here, senor. Everything you need in the kitchen. Just look how expansive, how much drawers and doors you have to choose from. It goes on for days. Got your dovetail cabinetry there. Just a bunch of use of cabinetry. Your 5-burner cooktop, all electric here, Whirlpool, extraction fan going all the way out instead of just recirculating and filtrating there. I would imagine maybe did they go with undercount mounted lighting? We can have that going for you. When you get this package, the gourmet package, this is what you end up with. You don't get your push and pull stove. You end up having a separate cabinetry set up for you for your oven and microwave. Look how huge this island is. It's at least 4x8, a little bit wider, 5x8. Wow, lots of recessed lighting throughout. I mentioned the crown molding. Here's your pantry being used for boxes that have come out of this home. We're in a 12-foot ceiling, it feels like. I like the fact that they did include their 4 recessed cans there. And you have your center fan here. TV over there, obviously. They did do their Smurf tubing. That way your components don't show wires hanging when you hang your wall-mounted TV. And there's 3x12s and there's 4x12s. This is a 4x12. Just to give it the scale look. Look at that. This door, I always call it the party entertaining door. On a day like this, beautiful weather, even though it's warm. Here in July, what do you think? Now, this is an oversized patio, folks. Typically, you'll get a smaller patio, and we're still not even passing the 430s on a home like this. Give me a call for sure. My name's Alfonso Garcia, if you didn't catch it already. Owner, operator of the Palms Realty, here to help you over 20 years. Get a hold of me. We can for sure get you a home like this in the 420s, 425s. 2,300 square feet, folks. Can you believe it? Here's your side yard. Typical, like I mentioned, if you have your ATV or your small pop-up trailer or big RV, get a hold of me. We'll figure out where to park that puppy, get you the right home. If we build from scratch, I'm gonna encourage you to for sure get your gas stub out here, somewhere here, so you can get a flex line, put your nice granite countertop grill, set that up, so you don't run out of gas mid-steak and have to run to the store with your propane tank, right? Let's see what else this house has to offer. We already showed you the garage. Here's your Ecobee smart system control for your Lennox system. And here's your primary bedroom. Windows all throughout. Instead of giving you 2 little windows, you have your tray ceiling, beautiful fan, 8-foot doors, 10-foot ceilings. What do you think, folks? Here is your Hakes Brothers bathroom. Look at this. This is one full continuous mirror. Framed mirror. I love the look. Frameless glass shower walls. Walk-in closet. And your commode. If you can tell, the floor, it looks wood look. We're using a lot of wood look like ceramic tile flooring out here. They have tile flooring that looks even more so like wood. Here is your entertainment bath. If you notice, they even have a little closet in here. A little linen closet. Pretty nice, huh? Lots of storage. I did mention 2,300 square feet. This home in particular, 2,373 square feet. 1, 2, 3, 4-bedroom home we have seen, right? Something like this in any other city, I guarantee you're paying over 600,000, 700,000. 2,300 square feet, you cannot beat it. Let's go see the next home, folks. The next home is 2,350 square feet. All right, I wanted to bring you by this neighborhood. Basically, pretty much all these, I'm pretty sure, are from Hakes Brothers. So I want to show you around this neighborhood and also mention that the houses that we're covering today, they are 2 small blocks away. So all this down this way, this is all Hakes Brothers build. Very unique homes. Give them a look. So the neighborhood that I'm showing you 2 blocks away, this is what a built out Hakes Brothers neighborhood looks like. If you hear some beeping going on, you're gonna be hearing the construction of the new $13 million clubhouse. All that. Right next to a ranked golf course here in the Red Hawk community. When you come to town, if you live in town, you're looking to upgrade or downsize, that's also important to know because these houses that I'm showing you today are in the 2,300 square foot range. We're going to show you several communities that they have houses, Hakes Brothers does, in the $270,000 to $284,000 range. So for sure, we're going to get you a big tour, exposed to everything you need to know here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Part of being in the Metro Verde area is ending up next to the schools I mentioned. This is Mesa Middle School. I mentioned that I cannot give you rankings or whatnot, comments about the schools, because we don't like to, primarily because we don't want to mislead you or misrank it. I recommend that you go on niche.com, N-I-C-H-E.com, gives you rankings. And not only that, these schools are so new, maybe not that new, but you're not going to get an amazing ranking. When I say ranking, a full ranking, because they haven't had all the years of seasoning to hit all the rankings and whatnot of the teachers and the administrations going through it. But you can imagine they must be of top of the line. They have an amazing courtyard, huge middle school, amazing courtyard. You should see it with an amphitheater, wonderful. Like I said, this master plan community of Las Cruces, New Mexico is the place to be. This is gonna be your Spanish style, all right? I put up the pictures of each style of home. Do me a favor, vote which one is your favorite exterior elevation style. We would love to hear. It's very important to us to know what you're looking for. So let's start off with this home. Two-tone. If you notice out there, they have some brickwork. They went with 2 tones of stucco. Different type of door, different color door. Now, we're gonna guess, I'm pretty sure this is a tandem, a 3-car tandem garage home. I'm gonna explain to you what that means in a little bit. But being that we have this Tuscan look, you start getting hips on a home. You start getting the different type of clay roof, a couple of little spouts that come out to distinguish it. You have your nice arching look on the exterior, beautiful use of coach lights on the exterior. Not 2, but 3. Let's give her a look, folks. This is Hakes Brothers Builds. There's a reason why they sell more houses than anybody in the city on average. Beautiful tall ceiling on the entryway, about 12 feet tall. Look at my wingspan. So we're doing about 5 to 6 feet in here. So you can definitely take a sofa table. Along this wall, some artwork. It has tray ceilings, recessed lighting. We have a wonderful skylight there. A little bit of color and color breaking, and it's gonna really pop. I told you I was gonna show you a big home today. We just might run into 5 bedrooms. I was told one of these is a 5-bedroom home. I did not want to spoil it for myself, although I did show it the other day. I just can't remember which one of these is a 5. Before we go in there, let's show you these bedrooms. Bedroom 1, give it a look. We are in 2,350 square feet. Carpet, if you notice. If we go from scratch, if you don't want carpet, we can go without it. Nothing basic here. You definitely have your high-end Lennox system. 8-foot tall doors. Your blinds are included. You see the home next door has square windows on the exterior. Here we have your archway windows, giving you that elevation that it's shooting for. Closet, more closet space. Bedroom number 3. This one takes on a slight walk-in closet. That's great. Now, once again, don't forget, with the 8-foot doors, you get the little thicker, taller trim. These 3 bedrooms, we ran into 3 bedrooms, are gonna share this bathroom here. Beautiful, tiled all the way up with its finished edge Schluter stick, fully framed mirrors, wonderful hardware all throughout included. Sometimes you gotta pay to get the hardware included, and this home already has it with it, so we'll take it away, right? Great choice of interior colors and design. Let's say you came home, you could have dipped in there, and I'll show you in a minute, and end up in your primary bedroom. Today, you have seen a white cabinetry. What do you think? Darker cabinet colors. I don't think it's mocha color. It's like a slight gray to it. Come give this a look, see if we can show this off a bit. They definitely went ahead and used every single inch of this kitchen for cabinetry, drawers and doors everywhere, soft closed doors and drawers, loving it. Lots of space, deep enough to put the proper size dishes that you have. Your gourmet kitchen, 5-burner cooktop, once again, extracting all the way out. Nice, beautiful touch here. Here we have granite, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. 8-foot door to your pantry. Here goes your refrigerator. I do gotta mention, if you buy a new home from me, this summer, I'm definitely giving you some good amount of money towards your refrigerator. Basically get your refrigerator when you call me, get set up through the Palms Realty, Alfonso Garcia. So once you end up cooking in this huge gourmet kitchen layout, here's your formal type dining room. Not so formal if we had a wall there possibly, but I get the comment sometimes that people don't like the full open concept. They would like a designated area for their dining room on some houses, but we have over 2,300 square feet here. There would be living room, dining in view of your kitchen. Now this has its own dining room set aside. Gives people a very good designated area to their dining room. Proper use of windows, tall windows, not just basic windows. Here's that 4x12 door, collapsing door, once again, party door, out to your yard. Here's a good indicator, folks. I get calls like, oh, yeah, Alfonso, but what's the yard like? This is what you get, new construction homes. The more houses you can fit on the plot of land, they're gonna definitely go for. If we want a bigger piece of land, I'll find it for you, you don't worry about it. With this builder, they have big lots as well. Look at this huge living room. This is not the living room and dining area. Like I said, the dining room has its own section over there. I said 5 bedrooms, right, folks? We ran into 3 over there. Check this out, 4. And I'll show you what's up with that garage, that tandem garage. 4 bedrooms. This is that 5-bedroom home that I keep talking about, folks, okay? This bedroom's gonna get that quarter bath to itself. What do you think? Now this is what we are calling and what is a tandem garage. Still can fit 3 cars, 1, 2, and looks like a 2-car garage on the exterior, 3, okay? So tandem, 3-car garage, you got your Hunter sprinkler system going on here, your water heater, all electric. If you need gas, we'll get them to build you in a gas subdivision. Hakes Brothers has land all around. Give this a look. Lots of recessed lighting in here, that's nice. In the garage. We still have the primary to go, right folks? So much to see. 2x6 construction, blown-in insulation, Lennox HVAC system. What else do you need? Wall-mounted TVs here. You have your hand-troweled finish. If they're not doing this in your area, this is what we're doing out here, is hand-troweled finish. Just really lays down a finer, more contemporary look to your walls. Proper use of 3 windows, huge tray ceiling with 4 recessed can lights. Smart, you usually don't get that, but Hakes Brothers at this price point definitely understands that you need it. Wonderful contemporary fixtures, just flows right into your granite countertop. Everything just mixed and matched perfectly. When you get interior designers that know what they're doing, right? Which they do, they have someone on staff. And this closet in itself, you can Airbnb it. Look how huge this closet is. This closet's connected to your laundry room, so which makes it even feel bigger, because you can have this all to your disposal, hanging stuff everywhere. Feel like you have a dual closet, because all you're gonna be taking up now is this space for your machines, washer and dryer. And look at this, you used to have all this hanging space, all this and this and this shelf space, all at your disposal. I cannot believe it. 400 and the low 400s, 425s, 435 with incentives. And the longer they sit on the market, these houses keep dropping, not because there's anything wrong with them, but because the builders will continue giving you incentives to pick them up and take them off their inventory. Don't forget, folks, Las Cruces, in case you didn't know, don't forget, in case you didn't know, we were voted #1 place to retire in America, in the United States, by the Forbes magazine in 2025. Not for no reason. They go through a slew of reasons: quality of life, cost of living, proximity to everything that you could possibly need as far as the towns surrounding it, but still all in our quaint, beautiful city of Las Cruces, New Mexico. The Beverly Hills of El Paso is definitely doing it its justice. Make sure you call us when you're looking for a home here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Alfonso Garcia. Have a great day. So if you want to know about where this neighborhood is and where this park is, free access to you, and want to move to this area, give me a call today. Alfonso Garcia, The Palms Realty.